All right, Frank, let's talk about the Nets' future now. And no one asked Mikhail, but I'm going to ask you. In the past couple days, we saw Damian Lillard here.
Who?
Game 3.
He was here.
I was there.
He was here.
He was in the building for Game 3. We saw him dancing with Mikal Bridges on Twitter. That was 6 hours ago I saw that video. You take a look at his career resume. He called Mikal Bridges one of his favorite players in the league. So I ask you, Frank Isola, I wish Mikal was up here so I could ask him, but how about Damian Lillard in this building?
Obviously, our producer, Mike Medved, knew that Damian Lillard was there because I got the graphic ready to go. A couple of things about Damian Lillard. If you look at the last couple of years, I think it was 28 games and then 58 games, or 29 games and 58. So early in his career, he was very durable, but I think some of that had to do with where the season was headed for the Portland Trailblazers. But the idea that he was here and some of the things that he had said, do not tell me that's a coincidence. I think that's a bit of a statement from Damian Lillard. And for him to come out and tell you that he likes Mikal Bridges, that's an interesting one. Because let's face it, Sean Marks is going to have to go big game hunting.
Oh, yeah.
The Nets are going to have to go out and get a big-time player. Damian Lillard is a big-time player, and I think he's going to be on the move. I think he's going to end up in the Eastern Conference. You want to look at Miami. You want to look at Atlanta. You want to look at Philadelphia. You want to look at Toronto. You want to look at the Brooklyn Nets. I think all those teams are going to go after Dame Lillard. The fact that he talked about Mikal Bridges, the fact that he was here, to me, speaks volumes. And I think for the Brooklyn Nets, to get a guy like that who is a big-time player, is an unbelievable guy. He's all about the community. He's all about playing basketball. He wants to win. I think he looks at this net roster and says, you know what, look at the length that they have, the wing players that they have. Put me here. I could do something. It's not a coincidence he was here. I'm not saying he's going to end up on the Brooklyn Nets, but I would very much think that the Nets are in play for Dame Lillard.
Do the Nets have what it takes to get him here?
I think they do, and I think that goes back to the trades that they made, trading Kyrie Irving, trading Kevin Durant.
They
got a lot of draft assets back, so that's something that obviously a team like Portland, you trade Dame Lillard, you're going to be rebuilding. I think the fact that he's 32, I think Portland has to be realistic about what you can get back. He's not 27,
right,
for crying out loud. But you put a guy like Dame Lillard in a Brooklyn Net uniform, that's going to energize the borough, that's going to energize the fan base, it's going to energize the players on this team. Again, it's very early. The season has just ended for the Brooklyn Nets, but I certainly think it's in play. I certainly think it's something worth exploring, and I think what you know with a guy like Dame Lillard, you are getting a superstar, number one. You're getting a franchise caliber player. You're getting a franchise caliber person as well. That's why so many teams are going to be interested in Dame Lillard, assuming that he's going to be on the move. But again, Chris, I think that when you hear the things that he has said, I don't want to be part of a rebuild. To me, that it's laying the groundwork for an exit. Very similar to what happened with Kevin Garnett leaving Minnesota. It came to a point where Kevin Garnett did not want to leave Minnesota. He was a very loyal guy, much like Dame Lillard. He basically had to be told what's best for you at this point, what's best for the franchise, is to be on the move. I think those conversations will take place between the Portland Trailblazers and Dame Lillard, and he'll end up somewhere. And if he ends up with Brooklyn on his chest, more power to the Brooklyn Nets.